Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Today, this is going to be a shorter video, and it's not going to be one that is entirely a tier list. This isn't going to be completely a tier list. It's going to be a tier list mixed with... I mean, it's basically going to be a tier list, but I'm going to, since there's less options, I'm going to give like a hefty opinion on each of these, and these are the member benefits of Wizard101. I know we don't have music today. This is probably going to be like a decently short video because I am so physically exhausted, you don't even know. I'm recording this in between two classes. Let's get into it. I would also like to say in the beginning here, I don't know what this times 2 is, to be honest, so I'm just going to ignore it. But it's double. Something's double, so I'll just leave it there. All right, first is free buyback of training points. Now, this one can be useful. I'm going to put it like solid B tier. It can be useful for a few reasons. One, if you're like me and you're a badge hunter, you want to get Master of Shapes, which is get all Moon School spells. You're not going to want to keep those Moon School spells because they're useless. So you're going to want to get all those, delete them, continue on with your day. So that can be useful, not spending 10,000 crowns on that. But also, there's a lot of people in the beginning of the game who will tech into a second school, despite the fact that there's really not a reason to. The only school you want to train into is Death, so you can get Faint. But otherwise, there's literally zero reason to train into another school. So I would say, I mean, obviously, if you're in Ice with Life, there's some reasons. But 90% of the time, there's no other reason. So a lot of people might want to buy that back. So that could be useful for that. I know I've used it a few times on a few characters, either if I made a mistake in what I trained or something of the sort. So I'll put that at a solid B tier. That's my opinion on it. This one will be double reagents and unlimited crafting. Happens at the same time. This is a solid S tier. If you've never made use of this double reagent time, you really need to in the future. There's many reasons to do it, whether it be farming the reagents because you need reagents, like just going around and picking them up because you really need them for crafting. Or two is actually genuinely like to do the Dragoon gear. Getting the Dragoon gear is extremely, extremely long and tedious, even with double crafting. It's not as long and tedious, it's definitely a lot better, but you want to keep in mind that without double crafting, Dragoon gear is going to take forever. So you're going to want to make use of this, but my favorite part about this is that if you're behind on crafting, you can get up from basic crafting, level 1 crafting, to max level crafting in one day if you want to, because of a mixture of double reagents and unlimited crafting slots. So definitely a top tier thing. I actually don't know what this one is. It has something to do with PvP. Someone is going to have to enlighten me on this because I still don't know what it is. I looked it up. I could not find anything. So I'm just going to put this into C tier in the middle because I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it has something to do with PvP, maybe entering. Maybe it means just the fact that you don't need to pay to enter. I think you need to pay to enter tournaments, right? I think with member, you don't have to enter with crowns or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This could be an old system that I'm thinking of. But in that case, it's still not that useful in my opinion. It's not useful to me because I don't care about PvP. So I'm going to put it right there, and it's going to stay there. This is daily quests, double rewards in the daily quest. I'm going to put this in the D tier. Not very useful in the slightest. Basically, for members, they can have like a week or whatever where they get double the reward. This can be useful, like, I don't know, for getting more gold or something. I don't know. I'll leave that there. Not bad, but not the best. This is free fishing. Oh, I just like rearranged everything. Okay, free fishing. Put that back there. Free fishing is actually really good. Personally, I don't really like fishing, but fishing is extremely useful in many ways. First, mega snacks. You can craft mega snacks with fish. So I think that alone is a reason to maybe do some fishing when it's unlimited energy for fishing. But there's also the fact that sorry, I got a text. There's also the fact that You can get code wands and stuff like that with fishing in like the elephant graveyard and stuff like that. Definitely can be useful in many ways. So I shall put that there. Next, we have double gardening. This one's going to go right up in S tier. One of the most useful ones. And if you don't know why, it's because you've never really learned the wonders of gardening and mega snacks. With evil magma peas, right? So say I have like 7 of them. Once a week, I'm able to harvest all 7 of them and get a mega snack each. With double gardening, that would be 14 mega snacks, which is a lot of mega snacks. I mean, it's not an astronomical amount, but that's enough to probably get a pet from baby to about ancient with double pet XP. So that in of itself is really useful, but there's also the rewards of treasure cards. There's also the rewards of certain reagents that would be incredibly useful, like amber. If you want amber, you can farm Ultra King Parsleys and King Parsleys for it. Overall, really good, especially if you know how to do like a 69 plot kind of thing, which means once a week you're going to be getting 120 or 130. It's actually 140. I just messed up my math twice in a row. 140 mega snacks a week, which is actually ridiculous. So this goes solid top tier. This is double pet XP. I don't know why it's split in half and one's on fire, but it's pretty cool. This is an obvious S tier. If you've never made use of double pet XP, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It is incredibly useful because pet training is difficult in of itself. To get a pet up an extreme amount of levels is hard, and double pet XP makes it so much better, especially because it makes things like Shanta puddings, which are easily bought in the bazaar, almost equivalent to mega snacks without double pet XP. So that's important to note. Also, if you have those ton of mega snacks from double gardening, guess what? You're going to be able to do a ton of pets, make a ton of pets. Your only real limitation is the hatching timer mixed with, you know, that. And at that point, you just want to buy crowns probably for that. But definitely an S tier rank. This is triple Animus. I'm going to put that right in F tier where it belongs. I don't know if I don't know if legitimately anyone really does do monstrology. Let me know in the comments if one of you does monstrology, because you're weird and I want to know. I personally have only like lightly dabbled to see what it's like. Don't know what it is really. I feel like it's just not good. It's just not fun. So I'll put it there. One free chest reroll. I'm going to put this in the B tier. It's not extremely useful, but obviously that can help in some situations. Like if you're farming Malastare, I guess like for one weekend alone, you're going to get one free reroll in the chest. So it's like having 2 fights. Excuse me, 1 second. All right. Yeah, and then there's this last double. I don't know what it's doubling. It's doubling something. But that's it for this this tier list / opinions on it. I'm gonna probably title this my opinions on each one because I didn't really want. I'm not really ranking these in a tier list. Like this is what I would rank them in a tier list, but this video was more me sharing my opinions on all of the member benefits. So if you enjoyed, if you found this useful, whatever, drop a like at the sub button. Maybe drop a channel membership if you're feeling generous. I'm sorry that this video not only didn't have music, but was more like fast and laid out. I don't know, laid back. I'm just really tired today. I got like an hour of sleep and now I'm here. I still have like 6 hours before my next class ends, so I'm screwed. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're having a better day than I am, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.